just gonna put with Monk and Kita, if that's cool with you guys, because I don't think I'll be able to unlock the cage in there. That's just in the title. I like providing in the title who I'm streaming with. And additional tags, I can tag both your channels. Hopefully that'll be just enough. I don't even know if the additional tags do much on PlayStation.
I'm not sure on that either.
It's unlock space, the space cage, right?
That's right. Okay, save changes. Now the thumbnail's up. Okay, now it's time to share it.
I think I'm live now as well.
Okay, well guys, welcome to the stream today. We are doing pros and cons, and today we do have a special guest. Usually this is in the Monk series, but since us as a clan whole, we decided to add another member for this, and since he's so passionate and he's played since D1, that's why we decided to add Tornlegacy to this one. It is Destiny 1. We are doing like a couple streams on Destiny 1 because tomorrow the DLC drops, or the expansion, whatever you want to call it. But let's get moving on this, guys. So I'm going to start a Crucible match, and then I'm going to share the stream, so let's go.
We also have Huey in the party with us, apparently.
Well, we have Huey in the match, yep. I will send Huey the stream, so he hopefully can watch it as well. Listen to our... Yep, I'm just about to share it right now to the whole OGC chat.
Well, I don't know how this is gonna go gameplay-wise. It's been a while since I've touched this game.
Oh, well, if we die, it doesn't fucking matter. I suck, so I played a little bit earlier today, and I was sucking so damn bad.
I'm terrible with hand cannons again, I think. So I don't know how Thorn's gonna work. If I can play the way I used to play, then it's gonna be fun. At least for me, not for the other team.
I just have fun gaming with you guys in general, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna probably take a while because earlier when I was trying to do this, ooh.
Everybody's stream looks fine to me.
Hell yeah, thank you, Monk. Appreciate the quality check.
The quality check, Monk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Someone send, while we have time, someone send, like, Hugh a message, like, oh wait, I'll send him a message. I'll tell.
I can put it in the OGC chat. You might see it there.
Yeah, I did too, but I don't know if he's paying attention to his phone, so I want him to hear what he's gotta say.
I can message him directly as well, I believe. He is on.
Yeah, 1 second.
What do you want me to message him?
I'm just gonna message him on the PlayStation app. Oh wait, we're starting. I'll just message him real quick. You don't worry about it. I got it.
Oh, what are we doing? Crucible?
Yes, we're doing Clash.
We are doing some Clash apparently. Monk, this should be fun.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I wasn't ready. Oh my god.
He wasn't
oh my god.
ready.
I definitely wasn't ready. Oh, I needed to go to the tower. That's alright. I'll make this setup work.
Should have put my ruin wings back on. I guess they look improper with my but I'm wearing actually, like I guess old raid pieces and iron banner gear.
I hate to do it, but I'll use the rocket launcher. That way I can have my Monte Carlo.
Okay.
Gotta have my Monte Carlo.
Okay. Okay, guys. Let's get started on this. Actually, we've been talking about like, oh, how good of a throwback this is. I didn't play that much of Destiny 1, so I don't know much about how Destiny Vanilla ran, but I would like you guys to start us off for your pros and cons. Whoever wants to first is up to you guys.
I would actually like to go first. I would like to elaborate from the very beginning, and it's mostly going to be cons, because this game was terrible when it first came out. My biggest con would have to be, I will try to fit pros in between each con, by the way, but my biggest con
we're gonna do cons. I guess we'll do cons first, then we'll do the pros.
The fact that when they started this game, it was literally just farming random monsters. The raid wasn't released right away. Vault of Glass came out like months after. And basically, you had to shoot a loot cave for many hours a day if you wanted to accomplish anything in the game, and it got very boring, and it felt like more of a grind than the game was supposed to be. And it wasn't until they added the first expansion that Destiny finally started getting even a storyline. There was like no lore at all.
Oh, you bastard.
And as far as a pro would go, I would say that for the risk that Bungie took in creating a game like this and a brand new series on its own, not expecting success, I think they did amazing still to try to please as best they could.
Yeah, well, so basically with the pros and cons, we actually just like do pros or cons first. So if you want to discuss about the cons first, we can do that first, or the pros.
Oh, you want to do one category first? Well, then maybe.
Yeah, that's how me and Monk usually do it.
Pros first, I guess, too. But I think there's always going to be less pros for me about this game. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Maybe I can still shoot.
Oh yeah, I definitely got more pros than cons myself.
I got a mix of them. I can't tell you until I really just say them, because I didn't even put them on my list. I didn't know about them. Oh, I'm sucking with this gun. I had this gun. It's the Husk of Hit or something like that. Okay, okay, so go through. Would you like to go first, still, with like the pros? We're doing the pros first.
I thought we were starting with cons.
Yeah.
Who wants to start on that one?
I can. I can touch on something that you just mentioned, which is the aspect of a fresh game that Bungie tried to make. It's nice. I like what they tried to do. Although I joined after a lot of the fuckery was already over with. But the aspect of what they were trying to do, have like a MMO more mainstream as opposed to like I like the multi and the co-op. A lot of my pros and cons are similar. The extreme grind, I'll probably get shit for this, but the abundance of content, the way the fire teams are set up, the raids, your high level activities, in-game activities, the variation of weapons and abilities, and of course the private matches. I love private matches. And I kind of enjoyed the story. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed the story for what it was, but by far my favorite thing about Destiny 1 is the private matches.
Private matches are definitely amazing. I can't wait till we get those back in Destiny 2.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So I'm assuming we're starting with the pros, so I can throw, I guess, another one out if you want. The legendaries and the raid rewards in this game, so far anyways, I mean, there is still time to improve in Destiny 2, don't get me wrong. So far, the Destiny 1 raid and stuff has way more enjoyable rewards. Like, the armor looks cooler, the guns seem to be more useful, the exotics are even more useful on this game.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't play the raid too much. I did not do that, like, too much. I played through the story. Like, and all that stuff, but I didn't do much Crucible either. Like, Destiny 1, like, I only get, like Destiny 2, like, where your legacy came in. I only had 2 to 3 things pop up for mine. Like, 2 or 3 things. Taken King, I did do the Taken King, which was fun. Okay. But, okay, so I'm gonna go off of the pro. That's where we should be going with this. But a pro is, like, when they made this game, yes, there was all sorts of crazy shit, like you guys, well, you vanilla of it, and you said it wasn't that good at times, like the story was bland. But I still think, even though, because it was a fresh start for them, it was a new game, so they had time to go with it and improve what they did. They did improve this game to make it what it really is at the end when they were done. Which
I've got hammers, so let's see if I can use them.
I got self-res and
that was a bad call.
Oh, I missed
But
my
yeah,
arc sword.
for the idea they tried to make for this
Oh, you fucking bitch!
for this game with the game, it was great. Like this idea was great for the game.
Kita, that was your fault.
But yeah, this game made out to be
Yeah.
it pretty much like you're facing these aliens, like it's like this futuristic world. Like with Call of Duty, to me it doesn't work, but with this it works to me. That's why I put it as that's why I would put this game like a pro. Is their story to me had to work rather than Call of Duty's futuristic stuff. That's what my thought is. It's a pro to me. Gives my thought of a pro to this game.
Yeah, I think they did futuristic stuff properly in Destiny, whereas Call of Duty was basically just trying to mock it, it seemed, afterwards, is when they started their jumping.
Yeah, it's like a freaking Family Guy parody.
Exactly. That's actually a really good description and comparison right there.
Yeah. But yeah, like, and, okay, so who would like to go on with the next pro of this game?
I could have just burnt through mine.
Next pro I would like to say is, even though we do find it kind of annoying sometimes, because there are a lot of players that prefer to do a lot of solo stuff, I do find that Destiny added a nice social aspect to gaming. I thought, as a game in general, because it requires you to actually communicate with your fire team, you're not just some random in a lobby. Eventually you do kind of develop friendships over time. I don't know, to me that's a pro anyways. I like being pretty social with people.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that, what they did, like, with the fire team stuff. They did it better. Like I said, I've never been an Xbox guy. Oh, I literally forgot that the striker thing is different in here. I literally
Yeah, you only get one striker. And you got like airborne striker and stuff like that to choose from.
I'm making all kinds of horrible mistakes.
I'm getting nothing but assists, but there we go, there's a nice one.
Yep, but yeah, this Monk, did you say you'd like to hit pro or?
I kind of burnt through my list really quickly.
You have, okay.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I could, y'all touched it on pretty much everything that I mentioned.
Yeah, with all the pros, okay. Well, here's where I was gonna get. I think it was gonna take more long. It was gonna take longer to go through it. And here's where I think the cons. That there are cons in the game. Like in every video game, though. So all based on personal preference. Okay, but
I threw a hammer properly. Eddie Sulfur.
Who would like to start? I can start, or anybody else can start.
Yeah, attaboy,
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll start. Okay. Well, my main start to the cons, the loading screens, where you have to jump to the orbit.
Yeah.
To get in, to get everywhere. I like the Destiny 2's approach came in where you actually can choose if you want to go right straight to orbit or not.
Yeah. Me too.
That to me is better. That to me is better. So that's where I had to give a pro to.
I would also like to touch on that just a bit. Monk, I don't know if you recall, but do you remember when we used to be doing raids and we used to have to take like a minute for someone to pop a heavy or something, like a heavy ammo synthesis?
Mm-hmm.
And actually, speaking of that, I know we just finished the pros, but a quick one. We actually have ammo synthesis in the game, whereas we don't in the other one. We can't just reload readily on the fly, even with like a cooldown timer or anything.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Sorry, that was just a quick...
I done got used to not having them that I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it till I looked at that.
But no, that is a good point though. I forgot about the load up time to get to your menu just to be able to pop it.
Yeah.
Freaking took forever, man.
And lots of resets were caused in many of our raids because sometimes we were just stuck in menus like that sometimes.
Yep.
And there goes Huey. Wow, he kind of left.
I don't think he enjoyed that too much. His KD was rough. Either he's not drunk enough or he's just not into D1 anymore.
Yeah, I see now why I enjoy Crucible and D2 a lot more than Destiny 1. I just enjoy my weapons better.
I can still play with Thorn the same way. I'm pretty decent at hanging back with it still and just letting the dot damage do most of my work, but it's mostly assists now because it doesn't do enough damage.
To me, I'm gonna have to say this. What I've seen so far, I put a little bit back then, but to me, what I've been analyzing is like the D1 Crucible compared to D2, where I'm gonna give D1 the con. It feels like a cluttered fucking mess. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a cluttered mess. Like you're just like, next you know, you pop a corner and you can't get within like 2 distance of the enemy. And next you know, oh, they're there. Hi, how you doing, buddy? Boom.
It's kind of true, and that we were just playing, it plays out just the same as it used to. Both those rooms are always the main action points, the 2 rooms that are across from each other. Unless you have the capture the flag points there. Otherwise, those 2 rooms are always where the action is in that map.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I like the part of Destiny 2 where the maps are more open, and it's just, it's still a great game. It still needs, like, all games, like I've said in Monkey, as you remember, as I've said in the past, all games are subjective. Like, all video games are subjective. Like, you either like the game or you don't. Or you hate some things about it. It's just how it is. You might like games that I don't, and I might like games that you don't.
Yeah.
So, and that's the same for you, Torn, and I right.
Yeah, that's definitely right.
Well, let's get back to the cons, where I'm also gonna lay out another con. The characters. They seem a lot more bland in this game than they did in Destiny 2.
Elaborate on bland, like the character design itself, or
just how the characters are, like at the tower. Like Cade seems totally different. Like you look at Cade, he just seems totally different. Like he's acting different. When you see him in D2, he seems more open, more like.
I know what you mean now. The characters themselves are actually more engaging in Destiny 2, like all of them in general, not just Cade, because I know you're.
Yeah, I know. I was just making an example. Yeah. But yeah,
I do see that as well in Destiny 2, and I agree. It's a nicer like feature. I mean, it's not obviously what you go after a game for, but it is like it's awesome to have a more engaging storyline with more engaging characters.
Yeah. With the storyline here, which this kind of I forgot to add a pro for Destiny 1. The only thing that made the story better is that you had a character that talked, as you could understand more. With our character now, it's like you're playing as you. You're playing as you. Like it's just. That's how it is. It's just like, that's pretty much it is.
If they were to do that, they should have done that with Destiny 1 and made them not speak at all in Destiny 1. You can't have your characters move over to another game and then just all of a sudden be mute and like, oh no, you're supposed to experience the character as yourself now. That kind of don't work that easily.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay, so that's we're kind of going back and forth a little bit here today. If you guys hear any pros you think you like have to add while we finish those right here and add them. Okay. I'm gonna have to say another con is like the grind. I'm gonna say this: the grind, the Destiny 1. It made it so much of a pain in the ass to get any level ups compared to Destiny 2. But Destiny 2 might want a little too simple with it. I don't think they found that equal balance yet.
Yeah, I think you're right. I also think they need to make some more standout items, to be honest. There's nothing in there that anyone wants to really obtain, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a point, but also the game is new, so there's not a lot of crazy weapons out there. That's where I'll say that.
Wow. And there's one bad point about Destiny 1 right there. I just literally got a whole team spawn in beside me.
Yeah.
The spawn points are a little I find them a little better on Destiny 2 for multiplayer. At least you spawn near your team more often.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's when I also put a con to this. Like, Crucible, it goes both ways, but it's more intensity on Destiny 1 than it does on Destiny 2 at times. It can get fucking intense on Destiny. What the heck? Okay, I got that guy, good. And also, like, the commentary of this. I do like shit, even though it's kind of, it gives me more laughing. Shaq screaming. Commentary.
I love Shax when he goes crazy in your ear in Destiny 2. Can I just at least say some of my favorite comments by him? Like, I love when he's like, "You're my favorite Guardian, I don't care." Or when he's like, "You fight like a beast," or something like that. Like, he just goes insane in your ear. When you get like 10 kill streaks, he starts going livid, and it just makes you so excited.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah. But with like, that's where it gives like, it still suits with the cons I was talking about earlier, the characters. That's where it sucks to me. Like, it's the characters that can blend, and it makes it bland, like, to me, because, guys, I would not hop on a game as much as I do Destiny 2. I would, like, Destiny 2, like I said, I got a couple things on there. Oh shit, I was just running right into the action. But
how am I winning? Like, how am I leading the team? This is bad. I've only had like 2 kills. That's alright. I expect Monkey to pass me. I didn't expect me to be in the lead at all. And he's dead anyways, because Thorn.
These weapons over to D2 though. I forgot how much I love this scout rifle.
If Thorn really does make it to D2, I think I have a fair chance in trials with this gun. I'm good at a long range with this thing.
Oh yeah, I need to go by the tower. I want to get my Hawk Moon out.
Okay, 1 second. We will go back to the tower after this, and we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons about the tower and D1. Do that.
Oh, I just got sniped.
Yeah. You're welcome, Mojo. A little bit late, but not too much. We might be doing this for an hour, so you're good.
I'm down to do it until everyone's bored. I mean, even if we're out of pros and cons, it doesn't mean we can't still play if we're enjoying it.
Exactly.
Uh-oh, I ran out of ammo.
Oh, you really woke up, but yeah, after the match, right now while we're waiting for Mojo to join our team, we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons compared to the tower.
Damn it.
One down. We got hammer time. I wonder what emotes I have on here.
I only have the Gyro, the only one I have.
Oh no.
I know, I got my favorite one from Destiny.
It's Proposal, that's the only one I have. I got Proposal, like I'm proposing to you.
I know I got my favorite one, which is the bow.
You like the floss dance than you do.
Yeah, but I'd rather have this one in 2 if I could carry it over.
What do I have? Oh, I have the cheer. Go team.
Oh shit, there's down there.
Golden Gun versus Thorn, you lose, bud.
Okay, so who has a con? Who has any cons next?
I got one that nobody's mentioned yet.
Okay.
The constant nerf of weapons. It's like every week they're nerfing something because somebody complained about it.
Oh, not enough Thorn damage. Yeah, like, Monk, if I can touch quickly, Thorn, perfect example of too many nerfs.
Yep.
If they left this gun alone, I would have been perfectly fine. I can still wreck with it, but it has been severely nerfed.
There's Thorn, Hawk Moon, Gallowhorn. Damn near every weapon they've pretty much nerfed. And that's because they've had to nerf so many different ones, yeah? That's just crazy how many weapons they had to nerf. Well, they didn't have to, but, you know.
They let the too many complaints in. This is where you gotta draw a balance between the real good complaints or the bad ones. It's like it does not need to be stressed upon.
And that's what people don't realize is you're never going to have completely balanced weapons.
No.
I mean,
not
the way they
unless,
had...
I think... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the way they had Destiny 1, you know, if they nerfed one, all the other in that category got nerfed. And if you nerf something, there's just going to be something else that's going to be the new overpowered thing. So you're always going to be nerfing, you're always going to have a new overpowered weapon until everything's like a base of 0.
Wow, that's like I spawned right into that. I think they would have had a better shot at keeping everything balanced if they made strictly PvP weapons and armor, where they only got like certain bonuses in PvP and stuff.
Yeah.
And strictly PvE weapons that would only benefit you during the raid as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would have been
definitely
easier for them to keep both player bases happier if they had 2 different sets.
Yep. And if they say, well, we can't do it like that, well, no, you can. An easy way to do it would be make your PvE and PvP characters 2 different people.
Exactly, or even just, like I said, make it to where the PvP armor, if you try to wear it in PvE, like in other games I play, I won't mention them on stream, obviously, but in other games I play, when it's kept separate like that, it allows for them to only tailor to like both sides instead of trying to balance both sides of the game. When one PvP weapon in this game, for example, like Doctrine of Passing, that thing has literally dominated PvP for far too long, but they never nerfed it for some reason and always nerfed everything else. Like, I don't know if I'm kind of just going off topic here now, but...
You're good.
No, that's
You talk about the balance of weapons.
exactly what I was talking about. Yeah.
But with me, I'm gonna address this point. Like, to me, I'm just gonna say this is why it's, like, it's just a menu list. This is my personal preference to it. This is what I'm gonna give a con. It seems like, to me, the Crucible thing for D2, even though it's uncooked yet, seems a lot more organized than Destiny 1. Seems a lot more organized to me.
I just hate that there's basically 2 or 3 different guns that you only get killed by in Destiny 2. There's not a lot of diversity. Everyone can almost basically do the same amount.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no difference, but it still comes down to where it's a new game, and they still have lots of time to try stuff. Hopefully build. They got, like, they did 3 years for Destiny 2, so hopefully, well, less than one of them.
Sorry, where are they spawning? Oh, back on.
I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. They have to do. That's all I'm gonna say. That. Even though, like, their matchups does throw in the aspect of being to me, I still was last playing it. Man, I'm just getting wrecked. That's better in D2 Crucible.
Oh, Monkey, did you do the old surprise, motherfucker?
I did. Surprise, motherfucker.
I've seen that self-res in the chat, that's all.
Followed by like 10 grenades.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Hello, shotgun.
You can really start a tanning salon on this one, can't you?
Hey, I got an exotic.
Also tonight we are doing the K-Cap. Also tonight. That'll be with me, Huey, and Monk. Because we're going to go through the... Like, we're just a little on the pros and cons, and sometimes we get into a little bit of conversation about... We're doing the pros, we're doing the, like, full thing. Like, we're going in... like, on Destiny 2. Destiny 2 and Destiny...
I can't
play
anything anymore. Monk, you finished top.
Okay, we shall go to the tower like you guys said.
Yeah, I got an exotic off of that too. So yay me.
You got an exotic?
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous. I didn't even know they dropped exotics in Crucible.
Yeah.
Not in the...
I popped a coin. Whatever the coin.
Okay, but is there any... So, is there any more pros and cons to you guys? we're gonna go to the tower and discuss the pros and cons there about it compared to the D2 tower.
No, we've pretty much covered everything I had listed.
I forgot about 3 of coins, by the way, Monk.
Yeah, I just happened to think, and I popped one for that last match. Apparently it worked.
I
'cause
think
got it
we
exotic.
basically covered everything.
Okay, yeah. If you guys think we covered everything, then we shall end the stream here. And I will be back tonight with Monk and Huey. Tonight we're the first ever Cage Cast, where we're going to be discussing going in the routes between Destiny 1 versus Destiny 2 to be all subjective to people. So whoever watches that, thank you. Well, I'm going to end this stream here. We will be back around 9 o'clock Eastern Time to like 8 mid. So we will return. Okay, unless Kate, Monk, you will see them in a bit.
Yep,
And
yep.
yeah. And if you guys watch these streams and we're not live, check us out when we're live. We stream from us daily here from Lock the Cage. So bye, Mojo, bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna